Lyndon Arthur, we're here again.
Yeah.
IBO Light Heavyweight World title is on the line this weekend. You're very calm. You at least come across very calm. How are you feeling?
Calm. Very calm. I'm very feel.
I'm very feel.
I'm feel.
What happens this week?
I win. I believe I stop him, if I'm honest. Believe I'm better than him.
We've already done a lot of this interview. We've done a lot of these questions, but now it's a little more real because we're here, we're in the venue, we're walking around the very walls you're going to be walking around come fight night. You've sized up your opponent previously. What do you make of him?
It's another fighter. It's another fighter in my way. That's it. His record says he hits hard. I'll find out Friday.
Being in with a fighter who hits hard is not something that is new to you. You've faced this challenge before, albeit in different fighters. How do you deal with someone that you know if you let them land, it's going to hurt? How do you manage that when you're in the ring?
Oh, you don't really feel it in the ring, so I guess it becomes second nature. I've been boxing for a long time, so getting punched in the face is something I'm accustomed to, I suppose, when it happens.
What does this do at the stage of your career that you are at now? If you win this IBO world title, if you are at that table, then if you have that belt, as Roy Jones Jr., who we'll come to in a moment, called a milestone, what does it do for your career having that belt there with you?
It just takes me to a notch up. Like Roy Jones said, it's a milestone. It's a different belt, one I've not had before. One that I'm excited to get my hands on.
Do you feel like the attention and the exposure is significantly larger this time around than it was the first time around, albeit same opponent, same venue, same belt on the line, but this time Manchester United are getting involved, Roy Jones Jr. is involved. All of a sudden it seems to have elevated a level. Do you feel that?
It's the same mission regardless of who's watching. I'm not going to know who's watching when I'm in there. I'm not going to be thinking about that. I'm thinking about me and what I have to do.
Was there any frustration from you towards your opponent, specifically towards Brian Suarez, last time when you're there? It's almost fight day and you're there, and then the fight gets taken away from you.
It's no fault of his own. Boxing, it happens. You have to just deal with what the situation is in hand, and that was the situation then. So,
what Lyndon Arthur is he going to be facing on Friday night? What headspace are you in? What physical space are you in? Which fighter is he going to be facing when he gets in the ring on Friday?
Confident one. I'm excited to be in the ring again.
Is it about making a statement as much as it is taking the belt? Huge viewership. Channel 5 brings in 2 million.
It's always about winning.
Does the style matter, the fashion of which that victory comes?
I believe I'll stop him. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But it's just the focus is winning.
Do you think the other big names in this division, we've spoken about them already, we don't need to go over name by name, but do you think the other big names in this division, both domestically and internationally, do you think they're going to be watching this fight on Friday with a keen eye thinking, he could be the next one, I need to keep an eye on this guy?
I have no idea what anybody else is doing. Yeah, if they're watching, and they watch, if they're not, then I couldn't care less until Friday's done.
Generic fight week question. How's camp been? How's working with Pat Barrett been going? I assume the same as always, but how's he been keeping you in line, in check for fight night?
Like you say, the same. We always work hard. Camp is camp. Training is training, and we're prepared well. So I'm excited to get in the ring.
there's going to be a couple of occasions between now and Friday. Press conference is going to happen in about an hour from now, and then away in tomorrow, where you're going to come face to face with Brian. What do you anticipate happening? Any emotion to be shown either side? Does it matter?
All that matters is what happens Friday. It's not like it's a domestic clash in the sense of we're going to be talking to each other. I'm not sure he speaks English, so if he has anything to say, I won't understand it. I'm sure the interpreter will tell me, but I expect him to say he's going to beat me and etc. I expect nothing less from that. He's supposed to say that if he didn't think that, he wouldn't be here. But no emotions until Friday.
I just want to touch on the Roy Jones name for a moment. He joined us on a call a couple of days ago, spoke very highly of you, tried to give his 2 pence for what he would say, what the input he would give you. What did it mean to you speaking to, by your own words, one of your favourite fighters in Roy Jones? What did it mean speaking to him? Were you able to take anything from it?
Yeah, but he's just, he's, when you, like I said, when I started boxing late, but when I did start boxing, he was probably the person I watched most. So to be able to, obviously, to be able to have a conversation, just a normal conversation about boxing with someone that you looked up to as a young fighter coming up. It was great. It was great for me. I suppose that was a milestone in itself. I've watched every fight I can watch on Roy Jones growing up, becoming a fan of boxing. So to be able to, like I say, to sit and take some advice from the man himself, it was a great thing for me.
Anything stand out that he said you want to bring people back to make sure they watch you again, or just enjoying the moment? Was there any specific points that you thought?
It's everything. I listened to it all. I took it all in. There's not many times you get to be in a situation like that, I'm sure. A lot of people would love to sit down and have a conversation with Roy Jones, and if you see him, you probably could, because he likes to speak about boxing. But for me, that was, it was a moment I probably won't forget.
Walking out on Old Trafford, how did that feel?
That was fun. I was in the changing room and stuff. One thing I didn't expect the changing room to look like that. I thought it'd be a little bit more glamorous, but of course just as a fan of football and as a fan of United, it was great to be around it.
Was it hard to contain the urge to run and do a knee slide?
Absolutely. He was telling me, don't go on the grass, we get in trouble, get sacked if you go on the grass, and put my toe on there.
It's an unbelievable feeling, I'm sure. Lyndon, all the very best for fight week. We find out Roy Jones, Man United and the world will be watching live on Channel 5 this Friday, as we hope to hear, and the new IBO light heavyweight champion of the world, Lyndon Arthur. We can't wait. Lyndon, thank you very much.